Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Letty, this is Letty Sparkle, and I'm a crazy 35-year-old makeup person who loves all things makeup. So if you love makeup too, please consider subscribing to my channel so you don't miss when I'm posting, and hit the notification bell as well so you get told about when I'm posting. Before we get started, I'm just going to go through and explain to you what's going on here. So as you can see, I'm not in my beauty room as normal. I am in my living room, or my conservatory bit of my living room. Hence the background's a little bit crazy and all over the place, so I do apologise, but there's no electric in my beauty room, so it's very, very cold in there and very, very dark, so I can't film in there at the moment, so which is why I haven't actually filmed over the weekend, because the kids were at home with Darren, so I had no space to go and film anywhere. So yeah, a bit gutted that I wasn't able to do my first weekend of Vlogmas, but hopefully I'll make up for it over the next few days. I have got someone hopefully to come and have a look at it this afternoon, so fingers crossed it's all done and dusted soon. Anyway, let's get on with the video before the longest intro ever. But in today's video I'm going to be playing with the Beauty Bay Sunset Horizons palette. I got this in Black Friday sales. It was like £7.50, such a bargain. And I haven't actually looked at it, so I mean I've seen it online obviously, but I've not actually opened this one myself and looked at it. So we can, oh, how does it open? Oh, it opens this way. Wow, look at that. That is just beautiful. So, so pretty. My God. Wow, definitely going to have to do some sort of sunsetty vibe, huh, with this one. Can't do anything else. So, before we go ahead, I'm just going to go ahead and prime my eyelids. So I've got a little mirror here. There is actually a mirror here, but it's all steamed up because of the going from the cold to the warm in here. So my eyebrows need doing actually, so I'm just going to quickly go and get the spare battery for my camera because I can see it's already going to die. So I'm going to be right back. So I'll just get all myself set up, I'll get my eyes primed, my eyebrows done, I'll be right back. I'm back, so I've got you a bit closer so you can actually see my eyes and what I'm doing to them, and I'm just gonna be kind of doing my eyes now, so don't really know what to do. So how are you all? How is Christmas? Well, it's not really Christmas yet, but how is December for everyone? For me it's all good. I forgot my colour switch. And it's so cold in there. I'm going to try and use brushes that I haven't used, and I'm going to get tissue instead. So let's have a look now. So I've primed my eyes. I used the Balm Priming is Everything primer, and I used for my brows the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. So yeah, let's just kind of start really. I'm just going to take this is a Spectrum A12. Okay, so I'm going to go in with, what should I do? I kind of want to go in from like a purple to like a pink to like an orange to like the yellow. So I'm going to go in with Twilight, which is this shade here. So Twilight, and I'm going to just go in and just kind of place that like in the outer corner, just like so. Bloody hell, it's pigmented, huh? I have got a school run to do, but I don't care right now. If people want to stare, let them stare. I can't stop being creative just because I'm worried about what people are going to think of me at the school run, so. Okay, so I've done both eyes now, so I've kind of just got that little sort of area there done, and I think that looks good. So I kind of blend that out. I'm going to kind of try and go in with the Flamingo, which is this pink here, and I might use a little bit of this one as well in between. We'll see how it goes. Same brush on the A12 brush. I'm just going to kind of place that like up here, just kind of above it, but also like on the end here. Obviously the end bit here I'm going to clean up, and then I'll take it underneath the brow, but And then I'm going to go in with that hibiscus shade, which is the purple underneath that pink. Just kind of in the middle here, just to kind of blend those two shades. I will go back to it and kind of make it brighter and stuff as I go along. I'm going to do the same on this eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've kind of done it. I'm going to kind of go back in and blend it. I'm just kind of placing the colours now so I know where they are. And I'm going to go in with Sorbet, which is this kind of like orangey peachy shade. And I'm going to go in with Reef, sorry, which is like this orangey. It looks yellow on camera when it settles. Yeah, so orange. So that one and that one. And I'm just kind of take that in my, like next to that pink there, to kind of bring that in to this bit here. Again, at the moment I'm not blending, I'm just placing the colours so that I know where I am going with this look. But I kind of want like sunsetty vibes, so there's all these colours in the sunset, which is why the palette's called Sunset Horizon. Or the Sunset Horizons, yeah. So it's kind of like a peachy, orangey kind of colour. It's really, really pretty. It has got like almost a pinky undertone to it. Okay, clean the brush off again. Actually, I've got two of those, haven't I? Yeah, I've got two of those. I could have just used that one again. And I'm going to go into Reef. And I'm going to bring that into the like inner portion of my eye there. And again, I'm just going to pat that in place first. And then I will obviously make these colours a bit brighter and stuff once I've blended it all out. And I'm going to go into a bit of the Reef, which is not Reef, Zest, which is that yellow there. It's a very bright yellow. And I'm going to use this one to blend it out with. So I'm going to go in with that into the like the actual inner corner. Just that bit there. So then it goes into the orange, into the like peachy toned. Okay, that's perfect. Then back into like Reef, and then back into like Moonlit. Oh, not back into Moonlit. I'm just going to kind of blend out the edges for the two colours here. Sorry, I didn't realise that was in the way. Just going to blend out the edges. I'm going to bring it in quite high, and then I can always clean it up like so. So, and then with Reef, going to blend this bit out. Okay, and then I'm going to take, shall I carry on with this one? I'm not sure whether to carry on with this one, use a different brush. I'm going to try and carry on, actually no, I'm going to use a different brush. I'm going to use my Morphe 562, if I can find it, and it's like cleanish. Where is my 562? Okay, so I'm going to change it up and go with the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH40. I'm just going to kind of take whatever's on there because I have used, my brush needs cleaning. So I might actually even do like a vlog cleaning my brushes. I don't know, do you guys want to see that? Was it boring to watch them clean their brushes? I just thought I could put it on and maybe do like a Q&A. So if you want to do that, ask me some questions down below. I'll also put a little poll on Instagram and stuff. But if you do want to see that, then let me know. Okay, so I'm going to go into the lighter pink here, which is called Dusk. You gotta go into the lighter pink there called Dusk, and I'm gonna take that to blend out this pink here, just to kind of give it a bit more of a lighter tone to the look. And just do that. I don't know if you can see very well what I'm doing if you're close enough. The camera's a lot further than normal, so. Then I'm going to go back in with a little bit of Reef and just kind of take that above here. Just a very, very small smidge. And then go back into that pink, that Dusk. And I am going to smoke it out a little bit more as well when I've done all this. But I kind of like how it looks right now. I'm just going to do the same on this side and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got the eyes kind of matching, so that's what they look like right now. I'm going to cut the crease. Obviously I've not got a lot of product in there anyway, but I'm just going to cut it to make it a bit more opaque. So we can go in with a colour. Oh god, I've smudged. I kind of swatched the blue and I've like indented it completely. Oopsie daisy. So I think I might go with that one. I don't know if that's a bit much, but I'm tempted, to be honest. Right, let's just go and cut the crease. I'll probably just fast forward this bit because it's obviously not very exciting. Because my cut brush is not clean as usual. And I'm going to use the blank canvas from P. Louise and Acid Rain with Mama Mitchell. I'm going to do like a half cut crease. I don't want to do like a full cut crease because obviously I just don't, to be honest. It's not really a reason. So I'm going to take like a clean fluffy brush. This is just a base shadow brush. I'm just going to kind of pat that in place. I'm just going to straighten that up here. I'm just trying to match them, but I'm as good as matching my creases as I'm as good as matching my brows. Which it isn't very good. Okay, that's the cut crease done. So I don't really know what to do now. So I can either do the gold, which will like be very sunsetty, or the blue. I don't know. The safe person in me would go for the gold, but you know what? I might just go for the blue. And if it looks awful, I'm just gonna have to take it off and start again. But let's just do it. Let's just go for it. Let's be, you know, spontaneous and be brave. Like saying to myself, Letty, there's people dying in the world. Okay, so I haven't wet it or anything. I'm just using a flat brush. Oh, the cat's at the door. Hang on. It's one of those mushy shades. Is that mushy? Is that even like a word, mushy? Mushy shades. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in with the brush first, then I'm going to go in and pop it a bit more on with my finger. What I might do just at the end to kind of blend the two, there's like a dark purple. I might go in with that just to kind of meet these two together. Let me just go in with my finger. Oh yeah, okay. It's a beautiful, beautiful shade. Wow. Wow, that is intense. Okay. Let's do this eye and I'll be right back. Okie dokie, so this is the eyes done. Well, they're not done, but this is what I've done so far. We're not done. And then I'm going to take another kind of flat brush. This is a Spectrum A16. I'm just going to pick up the purple called Stargazing. So we used, I didn't show, did I? So we used Oasis, that one there. And now I'm going to use Stargazing. And that's just basically to kind of blend that blue into the purple. This one's not as putty feeling. Okay. Kind of almost goes a bit brown, like a bit blacky brown. Okay, that's not really worked as I wanted it to, but at least it's given something to like transfer through. So I'm just going to go back in with like, where are my brushes that I was using? Have I put them aside? You'd think that would have been the clever thing to do, wouldn't you? But apparently not. So I've got my, no, I don't want to use that one. Oh, here we go. I've got my Morphe A12. I'm going to go back into Twilight and kind of just pop that on there and just kind of bring that back to life. And then I'm going to go back into Hibiscus, which is the one above it, and just kind of put a little bit where they meet, just to kind of join them up. But I really like how that looks. I think that looks really, really nice. Just go back in with a little finger into a bases and just kind of brought that back to life a little bit. So that's kind of how it's looking so far. I really, really like it. I think it looks really nice. I'm just gonna, what I normally do with these sort of looks is I then take like a Langled eyeliner brush, or even just like a small one like this. This is like a small eyeliner brush from Royal Techniques. And I just kind of go back into the colours, starting with like the yellow, and just kind of go over the line just so that you can, just so that that cut crease is a bit more like pronounced. This does work better if you do it with an angled brush, that I find. But I think mine's a bit dirty right now. I tend to start with the lightest of colour, obviously, and then go into the dark. Just so that I can then kind of like place it where I want it. Okay, so that's done, and then I go back to it, but I will just start with the dark side here. So I'm just going to go and do my face. So I'm just going to clear up this underneath, do my face, because I've got eyeshadow all over my face here. So I'm just going to do my face and I'll be right back so we can finish off the under eyes. And I've got some new lipsticks and eyelashes to try out. So hold on for that, Thorn. Thank you. Hi everyone, so that's my face done, and I've just got to finish off my under eyes. I've just noticed that the blue was kind of creasing up a little bit, so I've kind of gone through it again with a little brush. No, I didn't add anything else onto it. I just literally went with the same brush that I used to apply it and just kind of patted it just to see if it kind of stays or if it creases again. I'll let you know if it does. So just going to do my under eyes now. So for the under eyes, I'm just kind of going to go in with the, I think I'm going to try and keep it quite like similar to what I've got on top. So I'm going to go in with a small, this is a shading brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to go in with this, the Flamingo shade first, which is the purple, the pink, sorry. And I'm just going to take that like under my eye, like so, because I kind of want to blend out a little bit. So I'm just kind of very, very gently like patting and then kind of blending. And then I will add a little bit of the purple as well, but I kind of want to put this as a base first. Okay. So then I'm kind of going to bring it into the like the rainbow. So I'm going to go in with that sorbet shade. I think I kind of use a bit much. And just kind of again take that like in the middle of my eye there. Like so. And then I'm just going to clean the brush, go in with Reef, that like orangey. Yeah, so blend the orange into that like corally shade. And then lastly, I'm going to go with a smaller brush. This is the Morphe, just cleaning it. Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH39. I'm going to go into Zest. I'm kind of going to go literally in the inner corner. And then what I might do is take that Miracle shade, which is that gold, and just pop that as an inner corner highlight. Which, yeah, I do think works. Like so. So that's that. Here she goes again. So with like a clean brush now, just like a thick fluffy brush. I'm just going to make sure this one's clean. No, it's not. They're all dirty. This is a Spectrum A08. It's not for this sort of thing, but I'm just going to kind of blend just mainly that outer V. And I'm going to go back in, probably with that JH39, I'm going to clean it. I'm going to go back in with a purple, with a twilight shade, and I'm going to go and take that, like in the, literally in the outer corner, and kind of blend that kind of upwards into what the purple already that was there, to kind of marry the two. I'm literally using the smallest amount. I'm just kind of bring it in a little tiny bit into the inner corner, just a very, very small amount. And then with like a clean brush, this is an MSQ one, it hasn't got a name. I'm just gonna kind of blend that outer corner out. I'm gonna put a little bit of eyeliner on. And yeah, the blue's breaking up a bit. I don't know if you can actually see that. So I'm gonna go in with like a small, like fluffy brush like this. It's kind of big, but it's like a shading brush. I'm just going to kind of blend that into my eyelid a bit more. Maybe I'll just put too much on because it's like one of those creamy shades. So by using like something like this, it will absorb some of the product into the fluffiness. So hopefully we'll stop it from creasing. And it could be that it doesn't agree with the prime or the cut crease that I use as well. That could be why it's breaking up. So it could be anything. So I'm just going to put eyeliner on. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty eyeliner. And then we'll go into some lips as well, so how exciting. Okay, so for lashes, on my eyeliner, it's a bit crazy and long, but with the eyelashes I think it'll look really nice. So I'm going to use these ones, which are DB02, because I think these ones are a bit smaller. I think I'll probably like them more. So I think they'll look really nice. They're quite natural. And I've got my House of Lashes glue as well. So all in all though, they are really easy to apply. I mean, I would take forever, but because the band's quite thin, so it's quite flexible, very easy to manoeuvre. It's my fault I put them on the long lashes, otherwise it would have already been on. So it's yeah, I do like it. It looks nice. Yeah, this side went on like no problem at all. So yeah, I do like them. I'm going to put my mascara on them in a minute, and I'm going to just reapply my eyeliner as well, but I'll let them dry first for a bit. While they're drying, let's go on to the lipsticks. So I've got the two lipstick shades here. I'm going to swatch them. I've not swatched them yet, so I'm going to swatch them now, and then I'm going to decide which one I want to use. And I've got two lip liners. I've got the Huda Beauty lip liner in Flirt, and then I've got my MAC Whirl, which is my two favourite like lip liners. So this is dulled out, so on my skin tone it is going to look, it's a very peachy kind of nude. And then we have C'est La Vie, which is a more nudie, so I think I'm going to go for that one. Oh yeah, so that's actually way more peachy. This is a bit more pinky, but I'm going to go for C'est La Vie, and I'm going to go, I think, with, let me have a look. So I'm just going to swatch Macwell and Huda. Okay, so the top line is Macwell. Top line is Macwell and the bottom one is Flirt, so they're both very, very similar. So I think I'm going to go with Huda, just because it's a bit more cool tone, in my opinion. So yes, I'm just going to go in. Let's put that on. So I'm just going to pop in my my lip liner on. Okay, so C'est La Vie. So this is the lip liner. I can't believe I said cool tone. I don't know what I was thinking. Ignore me. I'm just going to go straight in. Oh. It's nice and creamy. I'm going to go back in with a little bit of the lipstick just to kind of blend out the edges. I really like that. I think that looks really nice. Okay. Ooh. Right, so let's put some mascara on to finish off the eyes. Now with mascara on lashes, I don't normally put it the whole way over it. I just kind of do the, like, where my lashes are, to kind of coat them, to kind of like marry the two together. But yeah, I don't normally like go all the way like up into the actual fake lash. I just want to give it a little bit of something just so that it's, you can't see my normal lashes underneath, so when you look at them they just look like they're one lash. But that's what they look like. So, oh, highlight. I've not highlighted. What the hell's wrong with me? Highlighter, I'm going to use a Jaclyn Hill. I'll do it on camera because you're here, might as well. And I'm using the Jaclyn Hill Morphe highlighting brush in JH9. I'm going to take shade, I'm going to take Gleam from the palette. I'm going to use that to highlight. Oh wow, this is just, she did a really good job with the highlighters. To be fair, if Jaclyn Hill can do highlighters, I mean, who can? If you've been watching her for a long time, like I have, she is like the highlighting queen. Oh shit, I'm just going to the wrong one. I should have done that before I did my lipstick. And then a little bit here, a little bit here, just pretty much everywhere. Might go into ice just to kind of warm it up a little bit, just because that colour is a bit cool tone for me. But that's kind of how it looks like. And then I'm going to go in with a little brush, which is my my Minifan brush, into that same highlight, and just kind of highlight my brow bone. Yeah, I'm just going to put a little bit more gel on, just because of my brow here. So I was gonna film another video now, but I'm going to try and edit this one and get it up because it's Monday today and I haven't got a video ready. So let me bring you up and we'll discuss the palette and everything like that. Should we do some swatches quickly? So I've brought you a bit closer, so I'm going to do some swatches now. So we first have Dusk, which is one of the shades I've used today. We have Shell, which is very much like skin coloured. Mirage, is it Mirage? Mirage, yeah. Mirage, which is just beautiful. And then we have the yellow, which is not very good swatching, but if you rub it and blend it, it looks nice. Zest. This is the first row, so we've got Moonlit. So we've got Dusk, Shell, Mirage, Zest, and Moonlit. I'm just going to carry it actually and just take this off. So that's the first row. I'll wait until the camera like comes into normal colour. There we go, that's the first row. So this is Flamingo. So Flamingo, which I used today, it's a stunning shade. Wow, it's a really good swatch. Cocktail, which looks stunning as well. Wow. Then we have Reef, which doesn't swatch great, but it was really nice to blend out things with. This is Burst, which is again a duochrome orangey goodness, which looks beautiful as well. Is Sunset, which is that corally shade I used today as well. So that's the second row. Okay. Hibiscus, which is a beautiful colour. Bikini, which is again a beautiful colour. Oasis, which is what I used on my eyelid today. Wow. Deep. And then the last one, just like a navy blue, which doesn't swatch great, but it's not too bad. I mean, this one's horrendous, but yeah. So that's row 5. That blue is just stunning. Got it on my eyes, obviously. So, okay, so we have Twilight, which I used today, which is a really nice shade. Not bad swatch. Stargazing, which I tried to use today. And it's quite pretty, but it's quite like a brown undertone. It's very strange. Canyon, which is like a brown. It's like a really nice brown, actually. And then Coconut, which is again like a sparkly brown. It's really, really nice. And lastly, it's more like a greyish kind of. It's not. Doesn't blow me away, but that's the last. That's the most uninteresting row of the whole palette, in my opinion. But yeah, so that's that done. Look at the state of me. My fingers, look at the wipe. Okay, so let me bring you out then and we'll go through the palette and discuss what's good, what's not good, what my thoughts are, and that sort of thing. So stay tuned. Okay, I know there's a lot going on in the background, so I'm sorry. I might film a different way if my thingy isn't fixed yet. If my beauty room doesn't get fixed soon. Okay. Sorry, my table is like filthy. Right, so the Sunset Horizons palette, 20 colour palette. I think it's stunning. I'm really happy I did a colourful look. I can't wait to use my Book of Magic palette again and do a colourful look with that one. I think it's beautiful. Beauty Bay quality is amazing for the price point, considering I paid £7.50 and I achieved this glorious eye look. Is incredible. The pigment's there. The blue is creasing though, very annoyingly. So I don't know obviously if that's the base or if that's just because I put too much shade on it, but be aware of that. It is a very, very creamy shade, so it may just be to do with that. So, but you can just pat it back in again. But obviously if you're out and about, you're not going to be patting your eyes, are you, every 5 minutes? But I really, really like the palette. It's stunning. For the price point, you can't go wrong in my opinion. I think it's really, really nice. And yeah, I would definitely recommend again. So super, super impressed by Beauty Bay once again. I think they're killing it at the moment. They've just released lipsticks as well. So I think when I get paid, depending how much money I have left over after Christmas shopping, I might invest in some. Why not? The lashes, I really, really like the lashes. They went on beautifully, so easy to apply. The band is really, really thin and I really, really like them, so I'll definitely be purchasing more from Doll Beauty. And the lipstick is lovely as well, really, really moisturising, really, really comfortable, not drying in any way. I do love this colour. This colour is going to be like my go-to nudie kind of colour. I always see those Instagram models wear this sort of colour, like the Kardashians and stuff. They wear like the brown lips, a bit 90s. And I can never find that perfect like nude to suit my skin tone, and I think this might be it. I think I could never wear this on its own because I think I would look like I've got concealer lips. But with the liner to warm it up a little bit and to kind of give it a bit of dimension, I do really, really like it. I think it's really nice. And yeah, I don't know if I should put like a black line on my eyelids, but I'm not going to. Like on my waterline. But I think the blend of the colours is beautiful. The way that they work together, they're blended really nicely into each other. There's no harsh lines at all, really. And I really, really like it. Oh, I've got eyeliner here. Just remembered, so I am going to do it. Okay. So going back to it. So I've done the eyeliner. I think that looks better now. So overall, a very, very good look. I love it. I'm just going to bring it a bit closer to give you a little close-up of the eye look. And everything. My base, I pretty much use the same foundation and everything as I did on my last Get Ready With Me. The one that I did, I can know, but I didn't make a video. I'll link it up here. But it's pretty much the same base. I did use a different highlighter and a bronzer. But the rest of it, I think, is pretty much the same. So I'll just bring it closer. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give a huge big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I shall see you in my next one. Thank you, bye bye. Mwah.